What's up, y'all? Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. If you've been following along this channel, you're well aware of the fact that I have a 1993 Nissan 240SX. And if you've been following for over a couple years now, you're aware that I also have a 2002 Dodge 2500. The Cummins is actually my baby. I love my drift car, but my heart truly lies with pickups. However, I haven't been posting my truck at all because about a year ago, I decided I was gonna redo absolutely everything on this truck. And I documented all of it. It's really important to me that I show everyone the documentation I got while I was restoring this because this is my true baby and I poured my heart and soul into it and I really want to share it with everybody on this channel. But I could not figure out how to put these clips together because there are just too many. So this video, I'm going to be putting all of those clips together and talking over what I did to my truck so you kind of get a rapid fire update. And hopefully that makes it a little more entertaining and everyone can follow along. Okay, so to get us started, if you've been following this channel for a long time, my last video that I posted with my Cummins was when I hit the deer on the way back from Tennessee in the middle of nowhere, Virginia. And if you haven't watched that video, you should definitely go watch it because this is the start of Big Daddy's downfall. When I was in Virginia on the way back from Tennessee, I hit a deer that pushed my front bumper into my trans cooler, which then popped. I was able to make it home, but I believe looking back, this is what blew my transmission, understandably so. However, it was having some weird symptoms. I was not able to diagnose what was wrong. I had multiple mechanic friends try to diagnose it, they couldn't. So I took it to 2 more shops, and even then, nobody could diagnose what was wrong with my truck. Eventually, I decided I'm just gonna bite the bullet. My transmission was rebuilt at some point, but I wasn't aware of what kit was put in there or what parts were put in, and I don't love not being aware of what exactly is done to my truck. So I figured because my transmission has to be rebuilt at some point anyways, I'm just gonna do it now and hope that that fixes my problem. So I had the transmission rebuilt. It has the Muldoon and Thoroughbred diesel transmission rebuild kit in it. My transmission has the stage 2 rebuild kit, but it has a mix of 48 RE parts and 47 RE parts. I was also chasing a ground problem. So my truck was down for about 6 months while both of those things were happening. While it was down, I figured it was also a great time to start cleaning up basic things like my undercarriage and just simple stuff, cleaning up everything because it wasn't well taken care of by me. And so I cleaned everything up. And then that led to, well, I just cleaned up everything underneath. Why not tackle the outside? My truck had great paint when I first bought it, but after sitting months in different states throughout winters, the clear coat started to fade and it was getting some surface rust in places. And I was determined to save this truck. My truck is wrapped and I got as close to the paint that it was originally when I bought it as I possibly could. I spent months sanding everything down and replacing some panels that needed to be replaced and getting panels that I actually never had, like a tailgate.
I just drove 3.5 hours to pick up a tailgate that's literally in perfect condition for 50 bucks. And it looks so good. I've never seen my truck with a tailgate before, but it looks like looking back and seeing that is so crazy. I'll show you what the back looks like, but what in the world? I was like, it was kind of this crazy thing. So I was like, this deal's way too good to be true. And I paid him before I got there, so I was a little worried. But it's perfect. Sometimes it's worth risking the deal that's too good to be true. Because sometimes it is true.
After all of the body work was done, I decided I might as well get new wheels and tires because the look of the truck was everything I wanted at the age of 17. But when I was 21, 22, it just didn't really fit the vibe anymore. I had grown, my style had changed, so I figured might as well change the style with me. I was determined to not have rubber bands, but I still wanted the wider stance, so I did get 20 by 12 Archons, and then I got 12.5 by 37s, so that I could keep the bigger tire, smaller wheel look and have closer to a show build look, if that makes sense. However, since my wheels were chrome, I decided I also had to get chrome accents because all of the accents on my truck were black to match the black wheels that I had. So the mirrors had to go, the handles had to go, the tailgate handle had to go, just about everything that was black got replaced. I also replaced the front bumper since that was damaged after hitting the deer, and I had to get new headlights because I lost a headlight in the deer accident as well. So I took this time to upgrade those so that they matched, and I finally put fog lights in my bumper holes, and now Big Daddy looks like everything I could have ever dreamed of and more. I have always loved this truck to the bottom of my heart, but doing this really just brought back that fire and that inspiration that I've always had for diesels. So this is how it sits now.
Girl, I can't notice but to notice you, noticing me. From across the room, I can see it and can't stop myself from looking and noticing you, noticing me. Watch out, I've seen a type before. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is a bad girl.
However, we are not done. I'm just getting started. I am so happy with how this build looks, but there's a lot more to come. I also mentioned that there was a ground issue. I find this important to share because I spent so long tracing this that if there's anybody with the same issue, I hope to save you months or years of solving this problem. Ground problems are very common with second gen Cummins. They usually end up being either bad connection or the ground wire that runs from the alternator. People often wrap those in tin foil or relocate them. I actually did both because I was hoping that was the problem and it wasn't. It's actually the ground wire that goes to my PCM. I got this idea from somebody I saw in a forum in 2003, so the year after these trucks came out, and they were experiencing the exact same thing. It was one person that said, I have to clean this wire every 3 weeks or so and it solves my problem, and when it starts acting up, I clean this wire again and it solves my problem again. And everyone was like, that is the dumbest thing. And you know what? That's what my problem was. About every 8 weeks, I do have to clean this, and I've actually been testing it out and doing it every 6 weeks, and it hasn't acted up since. So if anyone is chasing a ground issue and can't figure it out and it's sporadic and you're lost, please just try doing this because there is a very small chance this is your issue. It seems silly, but it is worth it to me to do that every 8 weeks if it means I get to own second gen. So not everyone's gonna agree with that, but that is my take on it. Ever since figuring that out, my truck has been running great, and I love this truck. I always have. It's always gotten me around safely. It is the same truck as before, but it got a lot of love since. Thank you to the people who helped with the transmission and to the people who taught me so much about bodywork. This is the reason I was able to do my 240 the way that I did. And I'm just so grateful for this truck. This truck has gotten me so far. It's gotten me jobs, it's gotten me friends, it's gotten me places, it's gotten me everywhere. And I have now owned this truck for 6 years, and I plan on keeping it for hopefully ever. This channel is amazing. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'm so excited to grow it along with sharing the process of other vehicles with you, because there's a lot more to this channel than just drift cars. It's really important to me that I document the things that happen to both of my vehicles. So now that you're caught up on Big Daddy, I'm excited to share the things I have planned for him. I'm not sure what I have planned for the next couple weeks, but there will be a video, so I'll see y'all then. And stay updated on my channel. Ow, my foot is